Hey guys, Sean Bougie, and I am excited to go over our newest product launch. This will be launched on the 28th. That's Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It'll start at 347 bucks and of course quickly go up to our normal pricing at 497. It'll be at 347 for a very short period of time, and then jump up to 397. Guys, I'm really excited about this. We're launching this now for two reasons. One is we're sitting on the cusp of a huge foreclosure wave, probably coming third or fourth quarter of this year. We want you guys prepared for that. We want to show you how you can bid and actually win at auctions, something that folks haven't been able to do for some time. You can bid and win and even get in touch with us regarding deals that you've put together or bids that you've made, where we can satisfy that bid on your behalf, basically using an assignment of the bid. Or you'll be able to get in touch with us on our investor network that we're creating through the launch of this program. Nobody's ever done anything like this before, partly because it's kind of crazy, right? but you guys have been bugging us for this. That's the second reason we're launching it. Got nonstop requests for this, so that's why we're going to do it. Here are the 5 items that'll be covered in this network, and we went way overboard on what we're including in this. Also, by the way, guys, the day of the sale, we're going to be offering a bundle. I'll go into that. Please watch this in its entirety. It's going to be a fairly short video. There's also going to be a flipping bundle offered. It's, good Lord, going to be something like $2,500 worth of programs offered for about $697, and you can get that. That includes this as well. But let me cover this for you. So, the first step is to perform due diligence. That's know the local auction process. That is going to include basically, guys, getting to know what the courts are doing, how they conduct the actual auctions, tax and mortgage. We tell you how to do that, tell you how to find out who's doing what. And we even put together something that is really interesting. A lot of you guys have never seen this before. This is something that I learned from what I consider to be one of the most intelligent or creative, I should say, investors I've ever run across. And it's a bidder profile sheet. And that covers, basically, it allows you to know your competition so that you can use bidding strategies to better win it at the auction. Second is securing funding. This is going to be important, guys. We always, there's something that the military says a lot, and that is one is none and two is one. So what we do is we've set you up to find, identify, and basically reel in investors for these deals for you. Wholesalers, you're going to love this stuff. Partnering up your investors, we're building the network in this, and this is going to take us a few months to do that, but you can partner up through that, or you can partner up through us. Of course, we're going to have really strong parameters, guys. We have to make money with this, but we teach you how to do that. And I'll get into that in a second. We will buy properties also. This is huge. We will buy properties that you've already bought and you need to flip in order to free up cash. Anybody that's doing this, been doing any kind of bidding in the past, sometimes multiple opportunities will come up and you just don't know how to handle that. We can cash you out of that and then give you more money when we resell it. That way you can go on to your next deal. That is a really big deal. There is a prospectus in there, guys, to investors that's included on how to approach them. There's also an option to take upfront payment from them so that when you transfer the bid to them, you can actually make your money immediately and be out. The other option that nobody is teaching you how to do is to stay on board, get a power of attorney for that investor, manage the flip, and get a piece of the action. Nobody is teaching you how to do that. Of course, there's also a promissory note involved in there if you don't have the initial bid deposit, which you'll have to have one way or the other. We teach you how to do that. Also, guys, with securing the funding, we're going to talk about in this ebook, we'll be going over, it's 73 pages long. We'll be going over also how to leverage your own funding sources, your equity in your house, anything that you can think of, 401ks, that type of thing. Go into briefly on that. Now, targeting the property, this is going to be a big deal too, because especially right now, it's extremely competitive at the auctions, but that's going to get really watered down as we go into third and fourth quarter. It's going to be a heck of a lot easier to get some deals together on that. We're going to tell you how to do that, where to look, what to avoid. And we have a profit worksheet. This is another thing that you're not going to see anywhere else, guys. This profit worksheet tells you how to determine the highest bid, okay, that you should make based on the profit you want to make. And it builds everything in. It's set up so that you're going to make money You will make money on these deals, guys, okay, without having to fix it. You can flip it. Now, granted, guys, you can buy and hold this if you'd rather do it. Use these techniques to do that. You can also fix and flip if you want. But the real money and the lowest aggravation scenario here is to buy it at such a price point that you can flip it to investors as is where is. Leave enough meat on the bone. We teach you how to figure all that out. Enough meat on the bone where they can make money, you can make money, and you're in and out in a couple of weeks. That's huge. That's a big deal. That's something that investor I was talking about, that creative investor that I think so highly of, that's something I taught him because he was doing just fix and flip. And when I showed him the numbers on, I call it zero aggravation. When I showed him the numbers on that, he was just blown away. We also go into bidding strategies, how to handle these guys, how to handle the bulldozers, how to handle the teams that are out there that are bidding together. And then the appendices deal with a lot of different things. Basically, there's some information on auctions in a number of states, going through, figuring out where to look this up, third-party sites and county sites, that type of thing. And then I promised this was going to be brief, so I'll just cover this for a second too. The bundle we've got is 6 programs. Okay, $2,500 worth of programs. It has this in it. So you can get the auction partnership network by itself for $347. That's for like the first 10 or 20 buyers. Then it'll be $397 for a little while. I don't know how long. And then it'll be up to our normal price of $497. We're doing it on a Friday, hoping to be in and out of this by Saturday afternoon latest, but probably sell the 347 bundles, or rather the 347 option on this. We'll probably sell that price point immediately. So don't be late. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the 28th. There will be a link you can go to at that point below this video. Now, you'll get, with the bundle that we're talking about, it's the Auction and Flip Power Bundle. That is going to have this, the Auction Partnership Network. It's also going to have our Deed Flip 30, which teaches you how to flip property pre-sale, but also gives you the option to research debt and ownership, make a quick call to the owner to make sure they're willing to sell it, send it to us, and we'll give you 30% of our net. Our average net, by the way, is around 30 grand, so that'd be around 9,000. It's also going to have the national deed flip, which you don't have to call the people. With that one, all you're doing is researching debt and ownership, and you turn that into us, and we take it from there and give you 15% of our net, averaging around $4,500. Now, having said that, on the Auction Partnership Network, because you're bidding, you need to have bid money for this, but I'll teach you how to get that from other folks. But because you're getting at the auction, all the other debt's kicked out, you don't have to check debt. We do recommend, because you're going to be going to the auction at the courthouse, right, for the Auction Partnership Network, you don't have to do that, by the way, with the Deed Flip 30 or the National Deed Flip. But with this program, we do recommend you double check to see if there are any IRS liens against the individual, simply because those will be kicked out at the point of foreclosure at the auction. However, the IRS has a 120-day right of redemption. All that means is you have to wait to resell the property. Very, very rare that IRS tax liens are on there, but it's great that you guys know about that so you don't get caught with your pants down on that. The bundle also has the zero competition auctions, which teaches you how to go after HOA, homeowner association foreclosures, and condo association foreclosures, where the people are actually underwater, and then basically getting the money back you bid, because nobody else is going to bid against you because it's underwater. Getting the bid back from the owner that's currently in there, and getting payments from them over a month or year period, and then actually handing the deed back to them at the end of the year. It's a major Robin Hood. We call it a Robin Hood method. It is a major, extremely, I've never seen anything that powerful. You don't make a ton of money, but the beauty is you can make a couple $100s or more per month. I've seen even $500 a month for a year's period, so $6,000, in addition to getting your money back from the bid you made at the HOA foreclosure. That's zero competition auctions. That's hot. The other one is Flip Pro. That one goes into more of a fix and flip, local, working at local. Goes into a lot of detail, hot buttons, and that type of thing. We think it's a great add-on to the Auction Partnership Network for those of you guys that are going to be doing this either self-funding or using your own investors and going forward. The other one is the Flat Broke Flipper. This one is more of this one teaches you also how to flip property, but from home in other areas. Of course, that requires that you check that because you're buying it prior to the auction. Guys, I'm excited about this. This upcoming wave is going to be insane. I'm really pumped up about the opportunity you're going to have and I'm going to have with this. We've really had a great synergistic relationship with all of our researchers and our guys that have applied our programs. Hope to see you at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, the 28th, this Friday, 28th of May, 2021. Hey, thanks again, guys. Have a great day.